Hi. Again, I don't know when's the last time. Like, I don't know how many months, like what the interval is between the last video of like this update that I did was. A lot has happened since then, and yet nothing at the same time. Like, I'm still actively trying to like keep being fit and healthy. I so as of today, I've lost 12 kg. Or rather, as of this week, this week. So as of like early this week, it was minus 12 kg. This week, however, has been a bit more like I've been eating not as well. Not that it's bad or so, but it's just very not like how I've been eating the past like how long has it been? June, July, August, September, October, November, like almost 6 months of like very clean eating and very like I was just a bit hard on myself, like being restrictive with myself about what I eat, which caused a lot of like obsession. So I would like ChatGPT the like calories, and I mean I know for sure that it's not for sure, like I know that it's not a definite amount because it's ChatGPT. Yeah, so I knew that it was just a rough estimate, but I used it a lot to gauge my input and output and my deficit, and I was very rigid about keeping to like a average 1k deficit every day, which was very helpful in helping me reach my goal of losing weight. But over the past like maybe 2 months, I've been more focused on strength training, and I realized that I felt very weak with how little I was eating. And it was only in maybe the past month or slightly less than a month where I have been less than a month, about slightly less than 2 months, where I've been actively trying to just eat more because I need the strength. And I noticed it especially this week because I was trying to so basically at work we need to like set up our gym and take the equipment down every single day. And like earlier this week I used my gym equipment is, some are heavy, but it's not like I don't need anyone's help. But earlier this week I was also because I was very tired, I was very sleep deprived, so that probably added a lot to it. But I realized how this block, it's not even metal, it's not anything very heavy. I was struggling, like I was using 100% of my weight and I was really struggling. But I know also because I was very tired, like physically very tired. And that's when I was like, okay, hang on. I need to do something about this. So I think that night I slept at like 11 something, which is a big difference compared to like the 2+, 3+ every day. Yeah, my sleep schedule has still been bad. I'm still trying to work on it, and I've been saying this for a very long time. That is my goal, and it still is my goal. It's still not really working because I have very bad like sleep hygiene. But yeah, so that's where I am now. I've been working on strength. I actually feel a lot weaker compared to when I first started my strength training, funnily enough. Maybe it's because I've been trying to like up the intensity and being a bit harder on myself, but I don't know, like cannot really see, but I've been focusing on protein, which I have all along in the past few months, not from the start, but like maybe half of the time now. I've been focusing on protein, but also to make sure I eat enough. This week though, I've been eating a lot of carbs, and like a lot of it was not really my choice also. It was like there's this thing at work, and then our manager bought puff pastries, and then that was lunch, so I had like 3 or 4 of them. And then like I was a bit emotional this week also, and then I started eating like chips and stuff. So this week has been a bit bad diet wise, but I'm hoping it doesn't cause too much of a bump in my journey to lose weight, because although I am at a healthy weight, and I'm already happy with what I weigh now, I actually am still aiming to lose like maybe maybe 5 more kg, or maybe a bit less than 5, because I think maybe that might be a bit underweight already. But okay, no, I don't think it's underweight, but a bit on like the lower side, which I don't think is very healthy. Like, I'm okay with being like, I don't know, I don't really like, it's a bit subjective, but the envisioned number in my head is a bit less than 5 kg more to go. So I'm still actively trying to like lose a little bit of fat, so that I feel more confident about myself. Trying to keep in mind also that I shouldn't try and shrink myself to feel better. Like, it should come from within and that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go into the cliche stuff. But yeah, recently I've been getting a lot of compliments at work. I feel a bit of like an imposter. That's a story for another time. But a lot has happened recently. A lot of new adventures. Reconnecting with a lot of people. Like, okay, not a lot, like a few people. It's been nice. It feels good to move into a new season, a new era. Definitely, like, I went through a big loss, but I also feel like I've gained a lot out of it. I'm definitely not the same person I was 6 years ago, just to give a number. But I'm happy at where I am. I feel like I needed the experience in these 6 years to become who I am right now, because if not for whatever happened, I would not have learned and would not prioritize what I now prioritize, and there was no other way I could have gotten to this point without the past 6 years. So I'm very thankful for the past 6 years, and I also know that I can't continue being where I want to be if I were to continue being where I was in those 6 years. Not that it's really my choice to continue where I am. That phase of my life is over. Not going into details, but I think it might be obvious. But yeah, I'm very happy to be in this new era of like focusing on myself and following my heart, doing what feels good to my like nervous system and my body, and following that rather than thinking so much. Because I feel like before these 6 years I was very like, I just thought a lot, and I still think a lot, but I was very like, I would let my brain go into like cognitive override. So I would like ignore my feelings sometimes just to do what is technically right. And there was also a lot of shame about like revolving around religion and what you should do as like a Christian and things like that. I think I've gotten past that because of the past 6 years. I feel like I'm a very different person, and now I'm in a like, I'm more sure of what I want for myself, and a lot of those things don't necessarily align with the religious values that were drilled in me growing up as a child in church. So yes, I am doing good. I'm doing good. I'm listening to new shit. Yeah. Cute Taylor Swift. I don't have too much more to update because don't really want to go into too much detail or so. But now, so this whole transition happened. It started in June, first week of June. Okay, now is last week of November. It's been a while already, and I am constantly getting feedback and compliments about how I've changed, not just physically, but also I look happier. There's a glow to myself. There's like, I know, I seem to know what I'm doing. I'm more mature, and I think these are all things that I should be proud of, and I am. So I'm gonna continue to prioritize the things that I've been prioritizing, and not let that slip away from me if I were to grow into this new phase. Yeah, so I'll update again next time. Bye.